What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another Miles of Bacon Games stream. This is stream number 5, your daily stream from Miles of Bacon Games. Today, as usual, we are playing the finals. So thanks for tuning in today, and apologies for the delay. I was playing a show last night with a friend in town, and it ended really late. I tried to get up this morning to do the 7 a.m. to 9 a.m., but I didn't want to feel like crap while doing the stream. So, because I think that would take away a lot of the fun of doing it. So we're streaming today. We're ending the week strong with the finals, and then also don't forget that tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are doing a special stream of Sea of Stars here on the Twitch channel. Why is it a special stream? Well, Sea of Stars is a special game. That's why it's a special stream. But also because we're taking a break from the finals, playing a different game. So, and we're doing it at a time that we don't normally stream. So, yeah. And last piece of housekeeping before we get started. What was I going to say here? The schedule for next week will be up this coming Sunday. So I'll post that on all of my social media channels. So be sure to check that out. And so without further ado, let's get into the finals. Let's get it done. Also, I cannot play this game sleepy. I've done it before. I try to do it because I just love playing this game so much. But no, I can't do it. Because I get frustrated. I'm definitely a rage gamer for sure. I grew up that way. And playing this game while tired and getting killed a bunch of times and not being able to keep up definitely is frustrating. And it's just not a good combination. So figured I'd go back to bed, get some sleep, come back to it refreshed, ready to go. Also, if you're hearing a bit of background noise that sounds like wind, it is literally snowing sideways where I am right now, and that noise is coming in through my window a bit. I've closed it off as much as I can, so apologies if that's a bit disruptive. It's snowing pretty bad here, but it's perfect weather to stay in and play the final. So let's get into it. I realized I just had my external speaker on, so I don't know if that created an audio loop. My bad. I just turned it off, so if that was creating any issues, those issues should be gone now. Speaking of audio issues, I've been working with the I've been working with the HD60X capture card, and I haven't been able to monitor my... You know what? Before I get into that, I'm playing with the DualSense Edge, and I was playing Armored Core 6 yesterday, and I have like a different preset on that controller for that game, where the back triggers, I don't have them... I have them set to normal, but for the finals, I have it set to the shortest distance just for quicker aiming and shooting. And I forgot to switch the back buttons, and I took out that heavy, with non-adjusted buttons, and it almost screwed me up. I'm surprised I even took him down because he was hitting me with that flamethrower that you guys know that I just love so much. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm working with the HD60X, and the sort of limitation... Oh my god. Okay. We're just gonna... Yeah. We're gonna relocate here. Try to get a better position. Man, that was rough. Glad we made it out. All right, let's try this again. As I was saying, I'm working with the HD60X capture card, and one of the limitations, I, I actually, it's not really a limitation with the card. It's more a limitation with the way the PS5 audio works. So to use a headset or to use headphones, you plug it into the PS5 controller directly, but you can't get audio from the capture card and the PS5 at the same time with your headphones plugged into the controller. So you have to buy a special adapter called the ChatLink Pro in order to have audio in your headphones and use the audio from the capture card in your stream at the same time, or else it doesn't work. So I finally ordered the adapter, which means I'll be able to finally monitor my audio and hopefully have better audio quality for future streams. So I'm pretty excited about that. The adapter should be here tomorrow. So for my Saturday Starfield stream, I'll test it out, see how it goes. And then, of course, if you guys could just give me feedback on that as you're watching, how it sounds, and everything like that, I would definitely appreciate that. Because, I'm just starting out here on Twitch. I'm getting the hang of handling all of the audio and how all of that works. I come from a music background, so I'm used to working with audio, but I'm not used to the Twitch format audio setup. It's just a tad unfamiliar to me. It's a little foreign, so I'm trying to get used to it, trying to figure it out as we go. Somebody was shooting at us. There we go. It's gonna be risky trying to get this guy. Can we get him? Yes, we can. All right. Hey, what's going on? Excuse me. Thanks for chatting in today. Thanks for watching. Man, I love being followed. That's alright, we're still up. We're doing pretty good. This has been a good first match so far, I think. We got the first cash out. And, also, just one more piece of tech notes, I guess. I don't know how this storm that I'm sitting through right now is going to impact my internet, so if the stream is choppy or anything happens to the stream, I do apologize. We've got a pretty bad snowstorm happening right now where I am. So we're just kind of dealing with that. Oh yeah, no, the finals is great to play with friends. I actually haven't played it with any of my friends yet. I've got some friends lined up that want to play it. So I'm assuming it'll be fun. Because you mostly load in with random people, and the team coordination aspect of it can be sort of hit or miss with that. So. Yeah, playing with friends is definitely the way to go, I would assume, in this game. So hopefully within the next couple days, maybe sometime this weekend, I'll be able to get on and play with some friends and get some real teamwork going, you know? Because that's what makes this game really fun, whether you're playing with friends or not. If you have a team where you're coordinating, you're moving through the map together, you're reviving each other, you're taking cash outs together. You know, that's where the fun is in this game. Like, I got my whole team here. It looks like we're kind of working together to sort of, flank this team here. And then a down teammate. Oh, crap. I did not mean to fall in there. Well, we're going to get this guy. I was 100% sure I was dead there, because that launcher, man, he had that thing ready to go. Oh, here we go. Oh, he thinks I'm gone. Yeah. Yeah, just gonna chill out. We're playing Sea of Stars tonight. We're doing a special Sea of Stars stream this evening to kick off the weekend, and then sometime tomorrow morning or maybe in the early afternoon we'll be playing Starfield for a couple of hours on stream, and then I'm gonna spend some time working on my Game of the Year posts. I've got a couple of them actually. The first one will be my top 5 games of the year, and then the next one will be a dedicated review of my actual #1 game of the year. So that's going to come out soon. I'll be working on that. Yeah. Yeah, let me know what you're playing, what you're into right now. What you'll be playing this weekend. Let me know. Lethal Company, nice. This guy's headhunting. I am playing on PS5. Which is sort of my main it's my main console. PS5. Yeah. I'm thinking about trying excuse me. I'm thinking about trying the finals on Xbox just for fun. I was playing this on Portal when I was with my family in another state for the holidays. And man, I loved being able to play the finals, just not away from home, because I didn't want to not be able to get my time in with it. But man, it was rough playing it on PlayStation Remote Play. Of course, everybody knows you shouldn't be playing these games on Remote Play. That's kind of a given, but I try to play this wherever I can. If I could play it on Steam Deck, I would. Yeah, so besides streaming and besides working on my review platform, I'm actually a musician. That's sort of my main profession. I work in music sales. And then, hold on, let me take this guy. There we go. Enough fun for you, buddy. Yeah, so I'm a musician, and I've done freelance musician. Can't speak this morning. I've done freelance work as a musician. I've done studio work. Played in bands, toured, done all that stuff. So yeah, that's sort of the other world that I'm in, and yeah. But I am stepping into the world of video games and video games writing, and I'm really hoping to make that a sort of career. I'm figuring out the exact path that I want to take with it, whether it be professional reviewing or another avenue. I really only started doing this a couple months ago on my platform, Miles of Bacon Games. Um, and I've reviewed a couple of games so far just to get started. But I'm really just still figuring things out and how I want to attack everything. So, but anyway, thanks for asking. I appreciate that. It's really cool of you to ask. Um, regarding the finals, yeah. So we just got second place for the first match. It was a pretty good match, pretty good KD ratio there. Um, so even though it wasn't a win, it still that match still felt pretty good. So let's keep it going. All right. We're all lights today. We are all lights. So we got all. So we have one all light class and one all medium class. That's okay. That's pretty fun. I think. Yeah, I prefer if teams are balanced with light, medium, and heavy. But I think a team of all light class, a team of all mediums, and etc. I think it has its benefits. If you guys move as a team, you can get around the map much faster. Yo, what's up, Shadow Wolf 1999? Thanks for coming back. It's good to see you again. I watched your stream of Evil West the other day, and yeah, you convinced me to get the game. I know you were suggesting it because it came on PlayStation Plus. So I'm definitely gonna go and get that now. All right, one on one. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, no problem. No problem. All right. I'll go back for this guy. Hold up. Where'd you go? Oh. Did I forget to revive you? Sorry about that. You doing any streams this weekend? Are you playing anything this weekend? Let me know. I'll be sure to pop in. I love how that platform exploded literally as I was falling down to it. That's hilarious. I'm trying to... Man, they are really doing it well here. I cannot figure out how to get it. Okay. All right, here we go. Man, you are causing too many problems. Oh yeah, when is the demo come out? Is that today? The Prince of Persia demo? I am so stoked to play that. I've got it pre-ordered. I'm definitely going to be reviewing that, so I'm super excited. Also, shout out to Ubisoft for putting out a demo for that. That's going to be awesome. It's already out. Hell yeah. What the heck? Okay. I was too busy thinking about Prince of Persia and I got killed. Alright, hell yeah. I'm definitely downloading that after the stream, like, immediately. So there we go. You've set my plans for the weekend. Prince of Persia. Let's go. It's really cool to see all of the main game outlets like IGN and Game Informer give it such great reviews. I know the initial reception to it was not great. And I've never played a Prince of Persia game, so I'm excited to kind of jump into that world and see what it's about. Okay, this was a bad idea. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, we'll see what they announce after this one's been out for a while. Hopefully it is the remake. Because at that point, if it is the remake, then, you know, for people like you and I, that'll be a perfect way to get into the series. You know, the older games, that is. So that'll be cool, if and when they do that. I don't know if that's been officially announced or anything, that the remake, but nice. Something about getting grenade kills in this game, just like, it's so satisfying. Holy sh... This building is done for. Was that another grenade? Oh. Alright, that was solid. That's what I'm talking about, man. A team that sticks together, I don't know, wins together, I don't know. But you get the point. That was solid. See, this is what I'm talking about with the all-light class. Look at us all moving like ninjas. This is awesome. No, I refuse to be killed by the flamethrower. I am so done with that. I'm just gonna go to another house. They better not be following me. Nice. Thank you, sir, for avenging me and for reviving me. What a teammate. I know this is a dumb suggestion, but I feel like you should get points for avenging your teammates. But again, dumb suggestion. It's on the roof. Oh crap. Okay. I said I was going to get better about not obsessively checking my KD stats, but here I am doing it just as obsessively as I've always done it. Oh my god. Can't keep track of anyone. Just gonna hide in this bush. God, the door wouldn't open. I blame that death on the door. What the heck? Damn. I got cleaned up. I can't blame him for it. That's pretty good. Oh, what the hell? Why did it bounce? Well, I guess it's not my shield. Oh my god. Come on. That was so stressful. I don't blame you. I wouldn't do it either. M.O.B.G announced that they'd be releasing some bigger updates next week for the finals, and I'm really hoping and praying that it includes balance fixes for. Are you? I'm really hoping it's going to include some balance fixes. Because I think, yeah, I mean, as I've talked about, with any game like this, you're going to see stuff where people are taking advantage of certain things. I mean, you can't really blame the players for it, but, you know. You can only hope that the developers will kind of do what they can. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. You can't expect them to be perfect with it, but you got to hope that they'll do what they can to sort of mitigate those issues as much as possible. So, oh, I got the last second kill. Hell yeah. Okay, so we'll take it. Alright, so that was a good match, even though we didn't win it. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Today is definitely better than yesterday, just in terms of team performance, KD ratio, all that good stuff. So if you're just joining in, just a friendly reminder, tonight we're doing a special stream of Sea of Stars. That'll start at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we'll probably go for an hour and a half, 2 hours. We will see. But, yeah, so that'll be fun. Looking forward to that. I was hoping we could do my Game of the Year game, but I wanted to wait till I announced what that game was, and I'm not going to do that until at the very least, my top 5 games of the year post is finished. So we're just going to do a different game instead. And Sea of Stars, not that it's a second choice or anything, but yeah, Sea of Stars, awesome game. I'm actually still playing through it. I chose it mainly because I've only put a couple of hours into it, and I thought it would be fun to sort of get my feet wet with it on a stream, kind of like what I'm going to be doing with Starfield starting tomorrow. So yeah, and I'm also going to be streaming from my Steam Deck, so that'll be fun. We'll see how that goes. If it doesn't go well, then I'll just I'll switch over to my PS5 because I have that on my PS5 too. But yeah, we'll be doing that tonight, 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, special Sea of Stars stream. Yeah, the couple of hours that I've put into it so far, I mean, the story, the writing, the characters, awesome. I mean, it hooked me right away. And like I said on yesterday's stream, it was on my backlog for a while. Just because, you know, the end of the year was so crammed with stuff to play, stuff to review. And also work was crazy. I just didn't have the time to really sit down and just play it like I really wanted to. But now things are opening up a bit, and we have a bit more time, so we're gonna give it the time it deserves. Will I do a review on it? I don't know. I mean, I think a lot of what this year will be is catching up with games that I didn't have a chance to either finish or review from last year. Oh, did they really? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, well-deserved praise from some great developers over there from Chrono Trigger. Yeah. But yeah, the game is fantastic, and this is actually my first game with turn-based combat. I did not grow up playing games with turn-based combat, so that style of play is very new to me, and I like it because it's very simple, it's very straightforward, but it still has depth. And the way that the game goes about explaining the combat system to you through the whole, if you haven't played it, I won't spoil how they, the finer details of how they do it, but the whole like first arc of the game. Oh, okay. The whole first arc of the game, there's like a training arc that has some really cool story elements to it. Is how they basically teach you about the game and how to do combat in the game and everything like that. So get it in, nice. Even if you don't survive, just get it in there. So I thought that was really cool, and I know that I can tell that there's going to be more to the combat that I just haven't experienced yet. So I'm really excited to see what that is. I know a guy's around or something. Oh, there he is. Ah, okay. Yeah, and the visuals are really great. The art style is great. Yeah, man, it's super cool. And it's one of those games that when I'm not playing it, I'm thinking about playing it. I'm thinking about when am I going to be able to get back to it. Depending on how Starfield goes, maybe I'll make that my Saturday game. Yeah, exactly. 100%. That's how I feel about the finals, too. Because I can't, obviously can't play the finals during work. So usually, before I started streaming, I would get up before work and try to put maybe an hour or two into it. Just because that'd be the only point in the day that I really could. Like early in the morning. So that's why I was doing those super early morning streams this week. While I was trying to figure out my schedule, is just because I was trying to marry the two schedules together, get streaming out of the way while getting my time with the finals in. Excuse me. Yep. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I didn't grow up playing games with turn-based combat, and honestly, there's a lot of gaps in my gaming sort of repertoire just because I gamed a lot as a kid. And, but it was a situation where, I have an older brother, and it was one of those things where you play what your older brother plays. So, my brother had a PS3, and, he's playing Battlefield, Call of Duty, all of those types of games. So that's kind of what I played. And I had my own games too. Like, I played a lot of Sonic growing up. And played, like, Guitar Hero and a bunch of other. I had an eclectic sort of palette for games when I was a kid. Played a lot of SSX3, SSX Tricky. I still actually play that every year. That's my sort of Christmas time tradition. starting around December 1st, I'll pop in SSX Tricky, play through it. Then I'll go to SSX 3, play through that. And that's kind of how I celebrate Christmas with gaming. So, but anyway, yeah, so I grew up playing basically what my brother played, and then for a while, I wasn't really gaming too much, like in high school and in college, just because, I was taking a different life path. I was studying music, which is what I have my degree in. And so gaming wasn't really, like, I had a Switch, and I'd play like Smash Bros. And, some Mario games, but I wasn't really gaming seriously in any way, just because that wasn't my focus. So I really missed the whole Xbox 360 era, Xbox One era, and then the whole PS4 era. I totally missed that entire era, and generation, I should say, not era, of games. So there's like a huge gap. I shouldn't say huge, but there's a big gap in my gaming history, in my gaming experience, that now that I'm doing it more seriously with the platform I just started, Miles of Bacon Games, with my reviews and everything, I'm trying to close that gap and sort of go back and play things. Like, for instance, I never really played any of the older God of War games, even though my brother played it. That was like the only game that my brother played that I did not play. I played I played God of War 2018 and then Ragnarok, of course, but I never played God of War 1 through 3 and all of the other titles with that. So, so I have this idea, because my YouTube reviews are these sort of quick 5-minute reviews, where they're more of a supplement to my long form writing reviews, where it's just like a snapshot of that review. It's like really quick, doesn't cover all the details and all of my thoughts, but it covers like the main points. But I have this idea to take like God of War, for example, and obtain every game in the series, play every game, and do like a really long review, like a big review, sort of like a retrospective thing for the entire series. And that can be more like a 15-minute, maybe even 20-minute long video with a super long written review. And that would be more of like a year-long project sort of thing that I'm thinking of doing. So, and that's one way that I think I'd like to tackle my gaps in my gaming experience. So we'll see about doing that. Okay. Sorry, I didn't see your chat at first. I was trying to stay alive. You know. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's all up to, personal opinion and personal preferences. And yeah, the Wii, I mean, yeah, Nintendo is sort of its own sort of thing. I mean, you can do Xbox and PlayStation and, have a similar sort of experience with the Wii and Nintendo, and especially in that era. They were definitely on their own island doing their own thing. So I definitely hear where you're coming from. I had a Wii too, and yeah, that was an interesting experience. Actually, I still have my Wii, the original one from 2006. My dad bought my brother and I from a GameStop in our neighborhood for Christmas that year. Yeah, I definitely hear you. It's like, it's like this whenever a new system comes out that has like new peripherals, like a new kind of peripheral. Like, how are developers going to want to develop for this? You know what I mean? I feel like for the Wii, like a lot of those bigger titles, you know, I think at the time preferred to stay with the sort of traditional peripheral controller sort of thing. And yeah, how do you develop some of those more popular titles that you see on Xbox 360 or PS3 for a system like the Wii? And of course, you had games that made it over to Wii in that way. But more often than not, you didn't really see it that much. So, in my opinion, and I think sort of kind of what you're alluding to also, the Nintendo Wii library was maybe a bit weaker than the 360 PS3 lineup. So, yeah, definitely hear what you're saying there. And again, I really had a good time with the Wii. Definitely played some very cool games. Guitar Hero 3 was my jam on there. There we go. We got a cash out. Let's do it. Now here comes the aftermath of people swarming the area, knowing that people are still here. Oh, what the heck? Oh, he's quick scoping me. Was Call of Duty ever on the Wii? I think it was. I think it had... I think World at War was on the Wii, and you had like the Wii guns, right? Was that a thing? I could be wrong. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure World at War was on the Wii in some capacity. But you know what the good thing is that it's never too late to go back and play those games, you know? I mean, the ones that are still around, I guess, and still available. And that's why I think, you know, the PlayStation subscription service, and then also with Game Pass and Nintendo Switch Online, that's why I love those services so much, even though, you know, they're not perfect. They definitely have their flaws. Oh, there were, oh, okay, so there are a lot of Call of Duties on the Wii. Okay, yeah, my mistake there. Yeah, because I only paid attention to them as they showed up on, like, the PS3. So I wasn't really noticing that they were available on the Wii, too. So, yeah, so thanks for the clarification there. Appreciate it. I wouldn't have played them on the Wii anyway, so... I mean, with the PS3 sitting right there, you know. This has been a pretty intense match, I will say. I'm getting a lot of combat points from hitting people, but I'm not taking anyone down. I think I'm playing it a bit too safe. Ah. The sniper flare is so subtle in this game that like you really have to be Yep. Oh man. You really have to be focusing to yep, I didn't even see it there. Damn. Well, we're racking up tons of points. There's a guy on the other team with 11,000. That's crazy. I do remember playing Call of Duty 4 on the DS. Like, they had that weird alternate version where it was like, it was a different story, different characters. Largely the same kind of setting. But I do remember playing that on the DS. And it was a really weird version of Call of Duty. And I only remember it because of how weird it was. Alright. So we're going to take a second before we get into the next match here. And just do some housekeeping stuff. Do I have any money to buy anything? No thanks. Thanks for the for reaching out for that, but no thank you. Appreciate it though. So yeah, so if you don't follow me, please follow me on social media at Miles of Games on Twitter, where I post daily updates and daily thoughts on what's happening in the industry and daily thoughts on game stuff. And on Threads at Miles of Bacon Games, and on Instagram at Miles of Bacon Games for daily content. And then also my main website, milesofbacongames.com, where I post long-form game reviews and guides. And then my YouTube channel, Miles of Bacon Games, as well as Twitch, which is where you are, of course, right now. Game of the Year post coming up. Sea of Stars stream later tonight. And then Starfield Saturdays. Kickoff tomorrow. I don't know, maybe 11:30 in the morning, maybe noon. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying this stream as much as I enjoy playing the finals. Which is a tall order, I know, because I really love playing the finals. This is by far the most hours I've put into a game in 2023 so far. And it, you know, it's only been like a week and a half, but since this came out on December 7th, I think my hour count is like 65 hours. And also stay tuned, because I will be doing a review of Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, which will probably, I'm going to try to get that in before the end of January. After it officially comes out, and by the time it gets to my door, which may be a day or two after the actual release, because I pre-ordered it from GameStop. Which I do because I was gifted GameStop Pro. So I just want to be able to take advantage of that. But anyway, okay. I'm just going to get out of that. Okay. Prince of Persia: Lost Crown. I'm going to try to get that in before the end of January to sort of cap off the month. So we'll see if we're able to make that happen. Oh, crap. Okay. Thank you for the revive. Definitely appreciate it. Damn, this has been a rough one to start. It's been rough. I thought I was in the doorway and I could... damn. Thought I was able to get away from him. Okay. Well. Yeah, we're at the bottom here. Still plenty of time left. Still plenty of objectives to capture. See, how do I want to get in here? Okay, so we're about an hour into the stream. So we got 1 hour left. We'll go till 11 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then I will see you guys again later tonight. Get a couple more matches in here. First time in Vegas today. Let's go. Hey, thanks. Yeah, it's been a good stream so far. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate it. Gotta look both ways before you cross the war zone, right? I'm gonna start using that stun gun more. But, you know, these are just, these are death streak thoughts, you know? When you get killed a bunch of times and you can't seem to get a kill, you start thinking things like, you know, let me use this weapon that I normally never use, and that should make all the difference, right? Of course, these thoughts, at least for me, are totally irrational. They don't make a difference. There we go. See, I didn't need to switch weapons or anything, or do any gimmicks. I just needed to focus, I guess. You know what? That was one hell of a run. And I've got my teammates to thank for that one. Best run all day. See, that's why you can't give up in the finals, you know? Because this is a pretty sweaty game. And, you know, there are going to be a lot of times where things are not going your way, feeling like you can't really keep up with the pace of it, you know, because it is so fast, you know, and everybody's moving around the map and destroying everything, and, you know. Well, even though I died a hilarious death at the end there, that was extremely solid. 11-3 and a total team win. Literally could not ask for more. Thank you. Much appreciated. Oh, that's nice. Boutonniere boom. That's pretty cool. All right, question is, can we do it again? Oh, man. Okay, so I've talked about this on previous streams. I have a goal right now to buy every weapon. Oh, wait, no, we have two more. Let's get this out the way. Okay, so after this, we just have one more to go. And I'm hoping there's some sort of achievement. I doubt there is, but it would be cool if you got an achievement for buying every weapon. But that's kind of goofy because it's a live service game. It's what they want you to do anyway. It's kind of the point, I guess, but... Anyway, can we do it again? Can we have a total team wipe and a great KD match? Why not, right? It's Friday, so everything should just be awesome. I gotta say, using the DualSense controller, the PS5 DualSense Edge controller, rather, has been a game changer for the finals. Honestly, just with how fast this game moves, and once I got used to the pace of everything, and you know, knowing what the proper reaction time is for winning encounters, yeah, it's a game changer for sure. Just because of those adjustable. What the hell? Those adjustable triggers really do make a difference. Even though it didn't really work that time. I'm still seeing this weird issue where if somebody's shooting at you but you're behind them, but they're really, like, you're really close to them, they'll still do damage to you. Like, I don't know if anybody else here plays, has noticed that plays the finals. But I've definitely noticed that, and it's a very frustrating issue. What is this guy doing? Okay. The heck? So far, we are definitely not carrying the momentum from the last match into this match. But let's change that. Damn. So we had the best match of the day, followed by arguably the worst match of the day. You know, that's how it goes. Okay, so we are an hour and a half about into the stream. We're going to end in about 30 minutes or so. So we'll probably do, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 more matches. Okay. Actually, looks like my game froze. Okay, so we're going to restart that. So we're going to do about 2 or 3 more matches, and then we're going to call it a day, depending on how long that takes. We'll see. Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that. Don't know what happened there. There we go. That was probably my first crash of this game in over 65 hours. So I'd say that's pretty good. Should I just rename these streams to the quick cast streams instead of the finals? Because that's basically all I play. I mean, I can't even be mad at that. I mean, I am mad at that, but I can't really even be mad at that. I'd have done the same thing. That's probably the most badass way to kill someone in this game. Thanks for the revive. Appreciate it. Thank you for the revive. Appreciate it. Alright guys, we'll do one more match, and then we're going to call it a day. Just before we go, before we get into the last match, don't forget to join me tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for a special stream of Sea of Stars. And then we'll see you guys tomorrow morning for Starfield Saturday. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll do one more match here, and then we're going to call it a stream. Maybe we can end on the team win. I have no idea how many wins I have. Is there a way to check that, actually? Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, to be honest, I definitely have more losses than I do wins. Not even going to try to deny that. But yeah, I have no idea. It's a good question, actually. If you mean today, I think one team win. All right, guys, so that's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. I will see you guys tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time for the special Sea of Stars stream. Don't forget to follow me on social media at Miles of Games on Twitter. That's MYLES, not MIMY. And then Miles of Bacon Games on Instagram, Threads, and my main website, Miles of Bacon Games, for reviews, and my YouTube and Twitch channel. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys later tonight. Have a great day. Thanks again for joining.